Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Every Day, the podcast where we make learning English simple and enjoyable. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Arthur. Hello, Michelle. Hello to everyone listening today. I'm really excited about our topic.
Me too, Arthur. You seem very energetic today. What's got you so motivated?
Well, I've been thinking about habits, good habits, bad habits, and how they shape our daily lives.
Perfect timing because that's exactly what we're discussing today.
That's right. How do we build habits that actually stick? It's something everyone struggles with, isn't it?
Absolutely. We all want to change, but change is difficult. That's why today's conversation is so important.
Before we dive in, friends, if you're enjoying this podcast, please hit that subscribe button.
Yes, and leave us a comment. We read every single one. Your feedback helps us create better content for you.
And if you know someone who's learning English, share this episode with them. Learning together is more fun.
Exactly. Now, Arthur, let's get started. When you think about habits, what comes to mind first?
I think about my morning routine. Right now, it's a bit chaotic, to be honest.
Tell me more. What does your morning look like?
Well, my alarm goes off at 6:30, but I hit the snooze button 3 times. Then I rush to get ready, and I'm always late.
So you want to change this habit.
Definitely. I imagine myself waking up at 6:30, getting out of bed immediately, and having a calm breakfast.
That sounds wonderful. What would you eat for this calm breakfast?
Maybe some oatmeal with bananas, and coffee, of course. I see myself sitting by the window, watching the sunrise while I eat slowly.
That's a beautiful image. No phone, no rushing.
No phone for the first 30 minutes. That's my rule. Just peace and quiet.
I love that goal, Arthur. What about you, Michelle? Do you have a habit you want to build? Oh, yes. I want to build a writing habit. Every evening, I see myself at my desk with a warm cup of tea.
What would you write about?
Anything, really. My thoughts, what happened during the day, ideas for the podcast. I want to fill 3 pages every night.
3 pages is quite a lot. Why 3?
Because 3 pages forces me to think deeply. 1 page is too easy. 3 pages means I have to be honest with myself.
That's interesting. So it's not just about writing, it's about self-reflection.
Exactly. I believe writing helps us understand ourselves better.
I agree. Writing is powerful. Now, what about exercise habits? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Oh, exercise. That's a tough one for me. I always start strong in January, but by February, I've quit.
Why do you think that happens?
I think I make it too complicated. I buy an expensive gym membership, I promise to go 5 times a week, and then it becomes a burden.
So what would you do differently this time?
I would make it simple. I see myself doing just 15 minutes of stretching at home. Nothing fancy, just basic movements on a yoga mat.
15 minutes is very manageable, and you can do it in your pajamas.
Exactly. No special clothes, no driving anywhere, no excuses.
That's smart thinking, Michelle. Making habits easy is the secret.
What about you, Arthur? Do you have any exercise habits you want to build?
I do. I want to walk more. I see myself taking an evening walk around my neighborhood.
How long would you walk?
Maybe 20 minutes, just around the block, looking at the houses, noticing the gardens, saying hello to neighbors.
That sounds lovely and social, too.
Yes, I think exercise doesn't have to mean suffering at the gym. It can just be gentle movement.
I completely agree. Now, let's talk about learning habits. Since our listeners are learning English, this is important.
Great point. Learning a language requires daily practice. You can't learn English by studying 5 hours once a week.
No, you need consistency, small amounts every single day.
So what's a good English learning habit?
I think listening is number 1. I would tell our listeners to listen to something in English for just 10 minutes daily.
10 minutes is nothing. Everyone can find 10 minutes.
Right. Maybe listen while making breakfast or during a commute or before bed.
And what should they listen to?
Maybe podcasts like ours, audiobooks, YouTube videos, even English songs, anything that interests them.
Interest is key. If it's boring, you won't continue.
Absolutely. What other learning habit would you recommend, Arthur?
Speaking practice. Even if you're alone, practice speaking English out loud.
How would someone do that?
Simple. Describe what you're doing. I am making coffee. The water is boiling. I am pouring it into my cup.
Oh, like narrating your own life?
Exactly. It sounds silly, but it works. Your mouth gets used to forming English words.
That's brilliant advice. And it's free, and you can do it anywhere.
Well, maybe not anywhere. People might think you're strange if you do it on the bus.
Fair point. Maybe save it for when you're home alone.
Now, Michelle, I think we should talk about the hard part. What happens when we break our habits?
Oh, this is so important because everyone breaks their habits eventually.
Right. You miss one day, then 2 days, then a week, and suddenly you've quit completely.
So what's the solution?
I think the solution is forgiveness. Don't be angry at yourself. Just start again.
That's wise. We're often our own worst critics.
Yes, if you miss your morning routine one day, don't think, I'm terrible, I can't do anything right. Just wake up the next day and try again.
Exactly. One bad day doesn't erase all your good days.
Another tip I've learned is connecting new habits to existing habits.
What does that mean?
It means you attach your new habit to something you already do automatically.
Can you give an example?
Sure, let's say you want to take vitamins every day. You already brush your teeth every morning, right?
Of course.
So, put your vitamins next to your toothbrush. After you brush your teeth, take your vitamin. The old habit triggers the new habit.
That's genius thinking. So I could put my journal on my nightstand. When I turn off my bedside lamp, that's my signal to write.
Perfect example. You're using an existing habit as an anchor.
I love this technique. What else helps habits stick?
Tracking. Keep a simple calendar and mark an X every day you complete your habit.
Why does that work?
Because you don't want to break the chain of X's. It becomes a game.
So if I've written 10 days in a row, I won't want to skip day 11.
Exactly. The streak motivates you.
These are such practical tips, Arthur. Our listeners are getting so much value today.
I hope so. Building good habits can truly change your life.
It really can. Small changes create big results over time.
Should we summarize what we've discussed?
Yes, let's do a quick review for everyone.
All right. We started by talking about morning routines. I want to wake up without snoozing and have a peaceful breakfast.
And I shared my goal of writing 3 pages every evening for self-reflection.
We discussed exercise habits. Michelle wants to stretch for 15 minutes at home, and I want to take an evening walk.
That's right. Then we talked about English learning habits, especially listening for 10 minutes daily and practicing speaking out loud.
We covered what to do when you break your habit, forgive yourself, and start again immediately.
And we shared 2 powerful techniques, connecting new habits to existing ones and tracking your progress with the calendar.
That was quite a lot of information.
It was, but all of it is practical and doable. That's what I love about it.
Me too. Now, before we finish, we have homework for our listeners.
Oh, homework, but fun homework.
Yes, we want everyone to choose just one habit to build. Don't try to change everything at once.
Exactly. Pick one small habit. Maybe it's drinking more water, or reading 2 pages in English, or saying thank you more often.
Then tell us in the comments, what one habit will you build? We want to hear from you.
And we'll cheer you on. This podcast community is here to support each other.
That's what makes this special. We're all learning and growing together.
Before we say goodbye, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already.
And share this episode with a friend. Good habits are contagious.
That's such a nice way to put it, Arthur.
Thank you. Well, I think that's everything for today.
I think so too. This was a really meaningful conversation.
It was. I feel motivated to start tomorrow morning without hitting snooze.
And I'm going to buy a beautiful journal for my evening writing.
Perfect. See you in the next episode, Michelle.
See you soon, Arthur. Goodbye, everyone, and good luck with your new habits.
Bye for now. Remember, small steps lead to big changes.
Until next time.